Hey guys, it's your girl Khanyi Cakes and I am back with another LIT vid. If you're a returning subscriber, welcome back to the Cakes Club. And if you're new here, hi, I'm Khanyi Cakes. If you didn't know, now you know, so subscribe. So today I'm going to be filming a feminine hygiene video, but strictly about the V, about the kitty, like the kitty. So first I just want to start off by saying it's not going to smell like roses and cake and goodies and cookies down there, okay? That is not how your vagina is supposed to smell, and that's why you shouldn't use any type of soap and deodorants and things like that to force it to smell a certain way. And so yeah, I'm just gonna be giving you guys some tips and tricks on how to keep it smelling good and fresh down there. Hey guys, I'm currently editing right now. I'm wearing my school clothes because I went to school. I don't want to go into detail about that, but anyway, I just wanted to say that I am not a gynecologist or professional or anything like that. These are just things that work for me, and remember, what works for me might not work for you. But yeah guys, enjoy the video. So yeah, without further ado, let's get straight into this video. My first tip is drink water. Guys, water helps with everything and anything. Like if you want good skin, drink water. If you want it to smell good down there, drink water. Like this is the easiest and I feel like the most important step, because your body needs water to function properly for a healthy lifestyle and for down there to be healthy, to be smelling good, to maintain the pH balance and things like that. So you have to drink a lot of water. And I know you might be thinking like, this child really thinks I'm gonna drink water. Yes, I do think you're gonna drink water. Like, force yourself to drink water. I know sometimes, you drink soda and juice and things like that, and water is not really that nice, but we need it. Sometimes things that are good for you are nice and things that are bad for you are nice. So instead of drinking soda all day, drink a lot of water. This really helps a lot. Tip number 2 is get a wash. I use this LIT Intimate Gel Wash. I got this from Clicks, and yeah, it is gynecologically approved. Guys, English. It is gynecologically approved, so I recommend that you get this. This is an intimate care gel wash, and this is what I use. So yeah, I would recommend that you get one of these or any other gel wash. Now, you don't want to use this inside the vagina. This is strictly for the outside part, like the V part. Yes, this goes nowhere near the inside of your vagina. I'm going to go into detail about how you should wash the inside, but wash the outside of your vagina, not the inside. This really smells good. It has rooibos extract and it's fragrance free. This really lasts long as well, and you don't use this every day. Like maybe, like 3 times a week, depends on you. So you just wash it, lather it, and then you rinse it with hot water. You wanna make sure you get through the hair. Obviously, like, hair grows down there, so this cleans your hair super well. Like the same way that you use shampoo to clean your hair, this is basically like a wash, but it doesn't have any perfume, anything like that. And I have sensitive skin, like throughout my whole body. I have eczema and things like that, so I really use sensitive products, and this works very well for me. Tip number 3 is change your pads and tampons regularly. I know sometimes you get like feminine hygiene products and they're like, hey, you get yourself this pad, you can leave it on for 8 hours. Like, no, whether it's an all-nighter pad or something, you have to change your pads regularly. And by this I mean, like, I have a heavy flow. Like, I've always had a heavy flow ever since I started my period. So yeah, I normally change my pads like after 4 hours, 3 hours. It depends. Sometimes I can even change them after 2 hours. So it all depends on your flow, but don't leave your pad on for like 7 hours, 8 hours from the morning until at night when you take a shower. That is not gonna work. So these are the pads I use. Always maxi thick pads, up to 100% protection, so you can get the small, long, and then extra long. So yeah, and they are maxi thick. These are so comfortable. Sometimes I use the ones that are like super thin. It all depends, but yeah, I prefer longer pads because then I don't have to worry about my pad staining, my pad spilling, and then like my pants getting stained and all that, you know. So these are the pads that I use on my period. So change your pads regularly. It all depends on your flow, but I'd advise like 4 hours maximum. Another tip is clean the outside with soap and not the inside. Personally, a soap that I use is pure soap. It's non-fragranced at all. I'm gonna put a picture somewhere on the screen. And yeah, I'd advise you to get pure soap. It has no sort of added funny things, no sort of perfume and things like that. So I'd advise you to get some pure soap. You can get this at Clicks. And yeah, I use that for my face as well, you know, just an extra. And yeah, so use pure soap to wash, and you wash the outside and not the inside. Another tip is shower twice a day on your period. This is because there's a continuous flow of blood is going out of your body into your underwear, things like that. So you might have a little bit of an odor on your period, so maybe you shower like once a day and things like that. But when you're on your period, you know, shower in the morning and then shower again at night. Yeah, so you can, you know, stay smelling fresh. You don't want to stay with all the blood and everything there on your underwear and then you're gonna shower again tomorrow. No, that's really gonna help a lot, because then, you know, you wash away all the dirt, the little bit of blood that remains throughout the day on your vagina. You know, you want to make sure that you really get in there, you know what I'm saying. Another tip is carry a deodorant. This is the one that I use, hoity-toity, yeah, the sherry one. This smells so good, guys. This is literally the only thing that I use. I don't use any, you know, expensive perfumes. I advise you guys to carry a deodorant. You know, if you smell a little bit of an odor, just like go throughout your body. In fact, let me spray some on now, you know. Okay, yes, so get yourself a deodorant, you know, so you want to be smelling good. Carry a deodorant. Yeah, you can keep this in your handbag and stuff. When I go to school, I personally keep this in my school bag, and yeah, it really helps a lot, because, you know, sometimes you just like and you just, you know, sometimes you open your legs and you're like, okay sis, you just want to spray, you know what I'm saying. So don't spray literally on your vagina, but just go through a bit, you know what I'm saying. So yeah, another tip is to have an emergency kit, guys. This is mine. I used to have a cute pink bag. I don't know what happened to it, like, but yeah. So what I have is painkillers just in case, you know, the pains are too much, they're unbearable. I just drink one in case I'm having like super bad pains. I have 2 pads. I have 2 pads as well. Normally I have an underwear and wet wipes. I don't have my underwear and wet wipes right now because I'm not really going to school. So yeah, I carry this emergency kit always in my school bag, in my handbag, you know, and it really helps a lot, because sometimes you might be on your period and then you didn't know you forgot a pad at home, and at least if you have a pad, you have an extra underwear, you have some wet wipes just in case of an emergency. So yeah, I'd advise you to carry around an emergency kit. This really helps a lot. It does the things, literally. Another tip is let your kitty breathe. Like, you know, don't be wearing super tight clothes when you're on your period. In general as well, wear cotton underwear, 100% cotton underwear. Those are literally the only underwears I wear. I don't do lace and thongs and all of that. So yeah, I'd really advise you to wear cotton underwear, 100% cotton. Really helps a lot. You know, if you don't let your kitty breathe, then you're gonna sweat and the sweat is gonna build up and you might get a bit of an odor as well. Another tip is to use feminine wipes, especially when you're on your period, and in general as well. You know, sometimes after you pee, then you just use tissue and then you flush and everything. There's a bit of pee left and then that pee dries up and then you have just a bit of an odor as well. So I'd advise you to get some feminine wipes, sensitive ones that are strictly for down there, you know. I'm not talking about wipes with perfume and all those things. I'm talking about non-scented wipes with no extra added perfume and things like that. Also, when you're on your period, you know, there's a lot of blood down there, so you just want to make sure when you're done using the toilet or when you change your pad, then you want to wipe everything through. So wet wipes do the job, tissue doesn't do the job at all. So always carry feminine wipes as a lady in your handbag, in your school bag, you know, just in case of an emergency. That should be in your emergency kit. I think I mentioned that. Another tip is wash your kitty for long enough so it doesn't stink. You know, washing your kitty is like brushing your teeth. If you just brush your teeth quickly for 30 seconds and then rinse them, then your teeth are gonna stink. Your breath is gonna stink. So it's the same with your kitty. You know, take the time, at least 3 minutes, just to wash the outside first with pure soap. Don't just rush for 30 seconds, because guess what, sis? You're gonna stink down there. So take the time to wash your kitty. You know, you gotta give your kitty that extra time, that tender loving care, some TLC. You know what I'm talking about? So yeah, take your time, don't rush. Another tip is use panty liners. I use this Libres Daily Fresh. They are 40, so this lasts me like the whole month. I only use one a day, so when I'm done showering, I wear my underwear and I put this on. This is because, like, you know, sometimes you have discharge. These are daily liners that they are not scented or anything like that. You can get the scented one, but preferably I don't use the scented ones. But these don't smell at all. I don't know, they are not scented. So let's say, for example, you go to the bathroom, you know, you pee and then you wipe, but there's a little bit of excess. That pee is gonna go on here instead of your underwear, so you're not gonna stink, you're not gonna have any sort of odor. These saved my life, guys. Get yourself some panty liners, especially when you start coming out discharge and things like that. The discharge will go on here instead of going on your underwear. Guess what? You're not gonna stink. Whereas if you're not wearing a panty liner, you get some discharge and then that discharge goes on your underwear, it's gonna dry up and then it's not gonna really smell good. Guys, my sibling just called me and I actually found this. This is actually the bag that I normally use. Like, I don't know where this was all along. I just have to wash it. So yeah, this is another cute bag that you can use as an emergency kit. Just any small old bag that you have in your house, in your room, you know. This was actually initially a makeup bag, but then I never used it for makeup. I don't have makeup, y'all know. Sis can't do makeup to save her life. So instead of using this as a makeup bag, I use this as an emergency kit where I put all my pads, my underwear. This is so cute, guys. I don't know where it was all along. Like, I literally haven't seen this since last year. Like, anyway, so inside as well, to deal with your pains, I found this menstruation formula called Avogel. If you're a bit younger, you don't like things like, you know, you don't like taking pills like painkillers, you can use this instead. Let me open it for you guys so you can see. This is how it looks. So it means when you're on your period and you have pains, then you just like dab it on your tongue. It's very strong, but it really helps a lot. So it says put 10 drops on the tongue every hour. That's if you have like severe pains, which I don't really. And then it says reduce dosage to 4 times daily and discontinue once improvement is noticed. So yeah, I would advise you guys to get this. These are drops. You can get this at Clicks Avogel menstruation formula. Hope you guys can see. So as I said, you don't want to use soap or things like that to wash the inside of your vagina. We spoke about washing the outside, the part where the hair grows, you know. So to wash your vagina inside, use a cloth like your face cloth or whatever it is, if you have a different face cloth, and put hot water and then use that to wash the inside of your vagina. That's it. You don't use any soap, whether it's pure soap or whatever. You don't wash the inside of your vagina with soap, because this can mess with the pH balance down there, and your vagina is not meant to be super clean. It's not meant to be 100% clean, you know, with soap and everything. This is because it has a natural scent, it has natural oils and minerals and everything to keep it smelling fresh, to keep it, you know, fresh in general. So if you wash with soap inside, your vagina is gonna be dry and painful. Now when it comes to shaving your vagina, personally, I use this body removal lotion. This is for sensitive skin. It has soothing aloe vera, vitamin E, and it is dermatologically tested. So this is the shaving cream that I use, and you only have to leave this on for like 3 minutes. And another tip is use a razor to shave down there. These razors come with aloe and vitamin E already. Let me show you guys how they look. I think this was also in my feminine hygiene video. I use this and shave in the direction that your hair is growing. So if you look at your hair and your hair is going downwards, then you shave downwards. If your hair is growing up, then you shave up. If your hair is growing up and you shave down, honey, say hi to them ingrown hairs, okay? Bulgari aftershave balm. I got this long ago, like almost a year ago. Yeah, I use this aftershave balm. So when I'm done shaving, then I wash with the Lilith's wash, and then I put this as well. I just moisturize, and I put this every single day for like a week after I shaved, just to avoid ingrown hairs, razor bumps, and things like that. Another thing is, hair down there can have an odor, so that is why I say you should use this Lilith's gel wash or pure soap to wash, and wash thoroughly, as I said. And yeah guys, that is basically it for today's video. I hope you guys got some tips and tricks, learned new things. Yeah guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope this video was helpful, informative, and you got something that you can use, you know, a tip. And yeah guys, that is it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to leave a thumbs up, comment down below, and subscribe for more lit content. Until next time, you guys, love and light. Peace.